Welcome back to another Great Vault video. My name is Kevin. I have 7 characters for you this week. Sorry about the delay in getting this out. I got busy yesterday and didn't have time to check vaults or even play for that matter. But we're here now, so it's all good. Yeah, so we're starting on my paladin here. Currently sitting at 690 and 3/4. I'm still hoping for gloves or leggings to get my 4 set. Be really appreciative if that happened. I don't think I have anything to kata this week. No, I think I was trying to clear out my bags last week as best as I can. Uh, yeah, those are the 2 pieces of gear I'm hoping for. Again, I take bracers or even chest piece to get rid of the champion slot. Um, I did get to 2100 on this guy, I think. Yeah, so I just cleared the 2100 mythic rating mark as I continue my grind to KSH. I am starting to feel slightly burnt out. It also didn't help that a new game for PS5 came out on Thursday, so I've been wanting to play that more than I have WoW. But I did get one key done on everybody, so it's all good. Maybe I'll change my opinion this week, but let's get started. Come on, gloves or leggings? As we wait for the delay. Oh, called it. Oh, that's amazing. Big upgrade. Alright, let's do that. Uh, we'll equip the legs, and then I will see if I have to tier those or if the. Yeah, I'm not sure if gloves or legs are a off piece, but I'll take the upgrade regardless. So we're at 693. That's awesome. Continuing my way to 700 item level. We got a 7 streets for a key, which I don't think I need. No, I don't. I mean, I can redo it to get a better time, but I'm hoping to get 8s done this week, at least start to. So as you can see here, the only 8 that I have done is a floodgate, and I think I tried taking that, and as you can tell, I overtimed it, so rip. But oh well. On to the next character. Hmm. Um, I did want to mention, saw someone comment on my video last week that when I brought up that I don't think I'll be playing Season 4, someone mentioned that we're going straight into midnight and there is no Season 4. If someone could confirm or deny that, that'd be great. I don't know why we wouldn't get Season 4, because it would just kind of be weird to only have 3 seasons when every expansion we usually get 4, and it's usually with the last season you get all 4 um, expansion dungeons. But yeah, if anybody can confirm or deny that, or even send me a link, that'd be really great. On a Demon Hunter, we're at 691. Again, I really don't need anything. I take a neck, shoulders to get hero. Braces would be nice. Definitely looking for another weapon. Um, Rings, definitely an upgrade, or even a better trinket. I think I did get a trinket last week, but uh, yeah, I took this harvester because I thought it was an upgrade, but when simming it, raid bots came back and said it was a downgrade. So if I can get a better trinket this week, that'd be great. Um, yeah, I cleared 2100 as well this week. I got my first 8 done. Well, doing a prio. Seems seemed pretty good. Had a good group, so that's the best part. I don't know. You get hit and misses with high keys. An 8 seems to. You can clear 7s and above relatively easy if you got a good group, compared to like doing easy dungeons like a 2 or a 3 where you will literally fail miserably. It makes no sense. I don't know, but people give me a headache. But So see what we get this week. Called bracers, perfect. I don't know if they're necessarily an upgrade per se, but champion versus hero, I can't really say no. Uh, I'll sim them later, and we got an 8 Gambit, which I'm gonna need because I only got a 7 done. And as I continue my push for 2500, I kind of need to start working my way up to 8s, 9s, and even 10s. So, again, if I get there, I get there. If not, well, we'll see. Alright, now time for the monk. I know there was a few characters I didn't cross 2100, and again, that's just because the one key that I did do didn't get me over the finish line, or uh, I just got burnt out last week. I think I was trying to get 2 keys done on my Death Knight, and either I wasn't finding groups that I wanted, or I would try tanking a key and be like, nope, this isn't working, and yeah, I just eventually would Alt F4 because I don't care. Yeah, so seems like Monk is my first character this week that I didn't get over the 2100 mark, but I did get an 8 done, which is nice. Um, I would prefer getting a 6 Gambit, Streets, or Arakara from Vault, so I don't have to find it on my own, but we'll see. Let's see what we want for gear. I'd take either a headpiece, so it's not champion. Definitely another piece to complete 4 sets would be nice. I think I did mention that I don't need a weapon last week because this is considered best as on Archon. So yeah, if I can get gloves or a yeah, I think gloves are the tier piece and heads the off piece. I don't know. I'd have to take a look at it later, but regardless, I'd take gloves as an upgrade regardless. Um, legs. For some reason that I don't get gloves would be nice because these are champion. Uh, rings, definitely a ring because this is veteran. And well, I can't really upgrade to that without even going back to low keys to get crest, so I'm good, thanks. Trinket would be nice. Well, alright, we'll see. Shoulders, which I don't need. So let me take a quick look here on Wowhead to see if shoulders are the off piece or not, because then I might take it, but if not, yeah, I can't even use that for easy upgrade when it comes to, so I don't have to waste Valor Stones or Crest, but let me take a look quickly. Nope. Helm is the off piece. So looks like I'm taking crests or tokens, I should say. Rip. Oh well, is what it is. Alright, well, let's see what Q we got. We got an 8 Gambit. Yeah, perfect. I said I wanted an 8 Gambit and I got one, so I will definitely do that later today or, I don't know, sometime during the week. Alright, on to the next character, which is the Demon, or Death Knight. Don't know why I always get those two mixed up. Not because they start with D. Dumb logic, but oh well. Alright, so for the Death Knight, we're sitting at 695. I think I'm getting close to almost having all hero. Maybe I lied. So I'd take bracers would be nice. I'm still looking for Abyss Weapon because I'm still running this veteran piece of crap and I don't want it anymore. Waist piece to get rid of champion would be nice. Boots would be a definite upgrade. wing as well. And then whatever else could be considered bis, I guess. So boots or bis. That's not what I want at all. But it is hero. So let me just take a look on Archon to see if that's an upgrade. It might be. We're looking for. It's not the greatest stats. It is crit haste, and according to Archon, that's second and third best stat priority. So, but let me just take a look to see what it's showing here. Okay, belt. Well, it's not considered bis because I technically have bis, but hmm. Here, I'm gonna sim this quickly, and then I'm gonna move on to my next character while we wait, because I'm not quite sure what I should do here. Because technically I do have bis belt, but it's not champion, or it's champion, not hero. So it's making my decision a bit more complicated. Uh, okay, let's find Top Gear. Okay, cool, instant Q. So we'll just wait instead of moving on to the next character. Huh. Well, Raybots is telling me this is an upgrade even if it's not necessarily bis. So I'll take it, I guess. And then once I actually get my bis belt with hero, I'll take it. So let's equip it. Obviously, item level is not going to change because it was the same item level. And what do we get for key? 8 Halls of Atonement. Perfect, because I only have a 6 done. And I think I was trying to get into either a 6 Floodgate or a 6 Halls at the end of last week, and I wasn't having any success. So definitely help, and I should be able to cross 2100 off my checklist early. All right, on to the mage. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. I was like trying to figure out why the my priest was covered, but I forgot Legion Remix came out this week, so I thought for mop it was usually up in the top left-hand corner, but maybe they decided to want to get fancy this time around. All right, so for the mage, still looking for my four-piece, which I have yet to get. Um, I don't think chest is well. I could technically upgrade chest, but it is champion, so I don't know if I want to waste a kata charge on a champion piece just to get four piece. Or even for that matter, it might not even be good because chest could technically be an off piece. Still looking for a weapon. Gloves would be helpful too because these are veterans. Yeah, not really much I could look at that needs to be hero, but I don't know. If it's bis, I'll definitely take it. But if I can get gloves so I can get my four piece, that'd be really happy. Nope. Well, hero though. Let's see here quickly. Mage, Frost, tier sets. Yeah, so chest is going to be considered the off piece. So is this chest even worth getting? I guess is the question I want to know. What was this? Zealous, Warden, Oh, shoot. Okay, well, Ar- Archon is telling me this is Abyss, so, oh, perfect. So I'm gonna definitely take it. Again, I would have preferred gloves so I could get my 4 piece, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get gloves during a key this week. Alright, let's see here. Equip. We're up to 693. And what key did we get this week? We got a 7 streets, which I technically could do again because I went over on my last one. But if I can get into an 8, I'd be, for anything really, I'd be even more happy because I'm going to need to start doing 8s. And I've almost fully cleared the board for 7s except for Arakara and Gambit. So, well, on to the next character. Alright, next is my Shaman, which I did mention last week or the week previous that I went full DPS. I still have moments that I want to heal, but I don't know. It's just because I like the instant queue instead of constantly waiting for to get into a group. So, but then when you get into a group and then realize that with these higher keys, you have to be like pro player to be able to heal it, and I don't know. I'm not the best DPS as Shaman because again, I've spent almost 2 expansions playing Resto Shaman. Um, I don't think I even tried pushing for KSH at any season this expansion or even last expansion for that matter. So I don't know. I'm still trying to learn. I've been kind of reading Wowhead over and over to see stuff, and so I basically got to keep Wowhead open on a different screen. Well, and check out my priority list for rotation, but I don't know, we'll get there one day. Alright, so we're at 687, so it looks like this is my lowest geared character as of right now. Obviously, I can see reasons why, but we'll get to it. So, going through the list here, looks like I got everything hero. I take Abyss Weapon, definitely a new shield, because this is from last season. Gloves would be nice. Whether they're tier or not tier, I don't care. Getting rid of this champion belt would be nice. Better legs, because this is champion as well. Definitely getting rid of boots would also be helpful. This ring is also from last season. Dear God, I got so much last season gear still. Ugh. That's what I get for not running keys enough and having shite luck. Maybe my luck will change. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm spec for elemental. Okay, cool. Let's try this again. Wait for the delay. I expect this on a Tuesday and not a Wednesday, but whatever. Alright, so Ring of Panoply. Okay, well, it definitely is an upgrade compared to that Righteous Bone Band, but is it a good ring in general is the question. Uh, I mean, it's not great, but because what is it? Yeah, haste crit, and I don't. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain much. I'd rather have this than a season 2 ring upgrade, or ring in general, I should say. All right. Let's see here. So we're at 687. Do we cross the 690 mark? Oh, just right on the dot. And we got a 8 Gambit, which do I need or did I get it done last week? Nope. And Gambit is my least best run. And oh yeah, I also did clear 2100 as well. So either getting this done or even getting into a prio at a 8 would definitely get me close to or even over the 2200 mark. But yeah, all right. On to the last character, which is the priest. I keep having like moments that I want to like play my other characters that I haven't touched all expansion when it turns into running keys. I just got him to level 80 and left him be, except for when this last patch came out and you're able to do the Tavesh storyline to get upgraded gear, and even that was a stretch because I was like doing quests in like 500 item level gear, which was a complete disaster for the first bit. But I keep hearing like Fury Warriors like doing really good this season, even Rogue, but I don't know. There's just certain specs where I'm just like no, I just can't do it. Evoker is definitely up there. I really liked Evoker when it came out in Dragonflight because it was something new. Because obviously I played every hero class that has come out. Obviously we started with the Death Knight, and then we got the Monk, and then we got Demon Hunter, which are all three of my favorite classes. But when it came to this new class, I know they were trying to do the dragon um, lore more than anything, but I don't know. Preservation is a fine healer spec. It's kind of weird, but you get used to it. Devastation is extremely boring. I don't know. Some people can play it. I see Preheat. He plays Fire Mage or Mage in general as well as Devastation. Like good for him, but I just personally find it tedious and boring. But that's just my opinion. But oh, anyways, just shooting the shit. Alright, so onto the priest here. We're sitting just below 700, so this is gonna be my first character that I hit 700 if I actually do get good luck here, depending on what I get. I think, okay, yeah, so if I can get a chest piece to get rid of this champion, that'd be nice. Even these the bracers would be an upgrade. I don't know if the staff is the best or not, but we'll see. We'll get cross that bridge when we get there. Uh, Belt would be an upgrade. Definitely these leggings to get rid of because these are 668 veteran. And then I don't know. This would be just in general would be nice, but I don't know. Let's see what the vault decides to give us. You ask and you shall receive. So I believe chest is what we take regardless, if I'm correct. Yep. All right, awesome. So we're gonna take these robes, which should take me over the 700 mark, but I want to go use a charge. And as we walk/fly, what key did we get this week? We got a 7 prio, which is helpful because I only have a 6 prio done. Alright, let's waste a charge on this. 704 hero, amazing. Alright, do that. And do we get over the 700 item level? Bang on. Awesome. Well, I'm really happy about that. My first character that I've got to 700. It's only taken me 7-8 weeks, but we got there. Did I say what key we got? Yeah, we got a 7 Pro. Yeah, I did just mention that. So, alright. Well, that's it for another Great Vault video. Hope everyone liked it. If you liked it, please press like. If you really liked it, click subscribe, and I will see you next week. Alright, take care, and hope everyone had good luck with their vaults. Cheers, bye.